and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and today we're going to put together two patterns again. This time we're going to do this pattern here. This is pattern number 3 on friendshipbracelets.net. Let me copy it, bring it over to our template, paste it, and we will move it off to the side and put it to a new layer. And then the other pattern, this one, is pattern 1112, also on friendshipbracelets.net. So we'll copy it, paste it, move it over to the side, and put it also to a new layer. So this way, if I need to, I can just move them around and it just kind of makes it a little bit easier. And I'm going to quick check something. Okay, so the last time I did this, I put the X in the center. So my desire to do things different, I'm going to try putting the circle in the center instead. All right, let's get the paint tool. Grab up this yellow. Whoa. That was wrong. I still had it on fill hole selection. That's probably from the last video I did the other day, and I haven't used the program since. So yeah, oops. Okay, so there's the circle in the very center. When it flips, it'll be awesome. So the bonus is, because I have done this recently, I kind of remember exactly how the strings go, and filling this in won't be so difficult. And it's sort of fun that it's sort of different, because you know, I like to change things up a bit. Isn't it? Cool. It sort of ends kind of perfect. Well, no, this would be up here, but I think we can finagle it to where that doesn't happen again. So that's awesome. I guess we could put it in the underlying strings. So I'm kind of hoping that the other pattern, the 1112, is going to be able to handle the center spaces, just because I don't necessarily want like a yellow and red dots in the center. If it turns out I can't, I can kind of reroute these strings. It'll make the making it part more difficult, but it'll use the dark one from the side. So yeah. Oh wait, I'm like, why does that look weird? That's why. It comes this way. It was so weird, it made me have to take my glasses off to see what the heck was I doing wrong. I suppose that can go there. That can go there. This red one can come in just like this. That. And this one can come from up there. So that was pretty easy. You don't have to worry about the strings. coming out some kind of weird way or something. So yeah. Otherwise, there had been like just a little blob of yellow at the top, which not wrong, but not great either. And I don't know if people take the time to figure this stuff out when they're normally making bracelets, or if they just accept it and have little things, or maybe they start it off in a different point, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know how other people do their stuff, but I like to have things kind of planned out, nice and symmetrical, and have a nice center bit, and also know that the bracelet is going to end up the length that I want it. So there we go. There is all of those. So both bracelets have the black side of it, right? So I'm thinking that I can fill all that in with one big swoop afterwards. So now the question is the heart. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's up here. Like that. 2, 3, 4. Up here. And yeah, we can make the heart come into that spot. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so it's kind of neat. It looks like it could trade off with the strings from the other side. So I'm using the red instead of the purple because I'm going to reduce this down to just a 3-color bracelet. I'm going to try to avoid having the red up here again. We'll see how that goes. So I think this will be easier if I start down here. Pretty sure I've done this pattern before, although I don't remember how it works. But obviously this string here kind of makes sense. And it seems to me that because this kind of, the way it's traveling through here, it seems like this is the string that's going to get used the most. Ooh. I'm gonna have to change the direction from here, because if this went straight out, this would be a red in the center there. Okay. This has to come this way. You make this one come here. That puts all 4 of those together at once. It makes this kind of turn out just a little bit better in the corner. Let's see how these go. So this comes out to the edge and comes back. Got it. Oh, but see, look, it would put a red dot here if we come all the way out. So I have to bring it in a little bit to let the black string be there. It takes it and makes it a little less intuitive, but it makes it so that way we don't have random dots happening in our bracelet. Hopefully that makes sense. You can see I'm just kind of zigzagging it through, which will kind of shift around where the black strings are. All right, so like this black string here will come through, bounce, 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 and then back this way. Like I said, it's a little counterintuitive, but it makes it so that way the pattern gets pulled off pretty nicely. Ooh. I don't want red dots here either, so let's make that go straight. And make that curve out to the side, otherwise we'd end up with a red dot here. So this time it actually goes to the middle, but that's okay. We have the black string coming from the other side. Wow. I'm not terribly surprised I was able to pull it off, but I am pleasantly surprised that it turns out that it's going to be pretty cool. So now all the rest of the strings we put in, all of the colored ones, the red, the yellows, it's all done. So now we can do this select by color, choose the blue, go to the paint thing, and now we can use the fill hole selection because it's just going to go in that area we selected. Now we go back to fill similar colors so that way I don't make the mistake again next time I make a video. And there we go. So this is my Valentine's bracelet. Hugs and kisses and hearts. It's kind of neat. I gotta say, I kind of like how it turns out. The way that the heart is kind of cut off on its own pattern, it kind of comes out a little bit more because we have that center row. So hopefully that kind of helps add to it looking like a heart, because that's kind of a thing. All right, but before we go do anything else, I need to copy this whole top half area, copy and then paste it, use my flip tool, and anchor the layer. So there we go. So we have hearts going in both directions. The X and O's, they just continue on. Yeah, I think this is going to turn out pretty cool. I'm actually kind of excited to try to get working on this. So yeah, I'll go cut up some string, have Mandy do the kumi for it. I'd be halfway tempted in making it all just red instead of like red and yellow, but I kind of want it to kind of still look like the one that we did just before this. So like yesterday's one, right? The red and yellow. I don't know. Before I go, let me just thank my YouTube members for making all this possible. This is 16 string bracelet, which uses a bunch of floss, and they helped me get that stuff. So thank you guys so very, very much. If you want to join, it's just next to the subscribe button, there's a little thing that says join. And yeah. All right, guys, I will get to working on this. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.